When the men of Ulster were having a party. And when were they no having a party? So if there's one thing the Ulstermen liked, it was having a good time. And so, this was a gala day, big fair day, everybody was there from all parts of Ulster. And there were all sorts of activities. There would have been some music, and some drinking. There would have been some storytelling, certainly, and some drinking. There would have been some dancing and some drinking. There would have been sports. There would have been dog racing and some drinking. There would have been horse races and some drinking. There would have been some running races, some wrestling perhaps, and some drinking. But the biggest event of the day was the chariot race. The chariot race in which King Conor's chariot was expected to win, as it always did. And King Conor's chariot was pulled by two jet-black stallions that came from the hills of Spain. And the king's charioteer, Ivor, was the finest charioteer in the land. And it looked like a foregone conclusion. And everybody was having a great time, waiting for the build-up, all the pre-match tension building up before the chariot race. And everybody was getting into the fun, getting into the crack of the occasion. One particular chap, whose name was Cronach, was getting into the activities. He was getting stuck into his favourite activity, which was the drinking. Now, before Cronach had left the house that day, his wife had said to him, "You be careful when you go there today. Just you watch what you're drinking. Just you be careful and don't start shooting your mouth off." Because she knew her man. And Cronach knew his wife and knew that she gave sound advice. So he arrived at the party and promptly forgot all about it. And as the afternoon wore on, he got further and further down into the black creamy stuff, the old ancient Celtic ale. And by the time the chariot race came round, well, he was singing drunk. He was coming up and putting his arm around you and saying, "See you, you're the best pal I ever had drunk." And he was shooting his mouth off drunk. And he stood there at the front, as the crowds were all gathered round for the chariot race. And the chariot set off, and Cronach was going, "Oh, that's pathetic! Did you ever see worse than that? I have never seen worse chariot racing in my life." Do you know, he says, "My wife can run faster than that." And have you ever been in a situation when you suddenly just know that you have just said precisely the wrong thing? When you suddenly feel as if you're in the middle of a circle and everybody's around the outside and they're all looking at you, and you suddenly feel as if you're in the middle of a huge empty arena and there's crowds the whole way around and they're all staring at you. And Cronach was standing there in the middle of this pool of silence. And the word went off to King Conor that there was a man here whose wife could run faster than his best chariot. "Bring him here," says Conor. So Cronach was dragged in front of King Conor. "I hear," says Conor, "that you have got a woman that can run faster than my chariot. Go and get her."